Our top story, Chief Justice David Maraga has defended judges against Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i's claims that they have conspired to embarrass the government and issue unfavorable rulings. Maraga told anyone unhappy with judges' decisions to appeal in a higher court and argued that their judgments were based on arguments presented in court. Matiang'i, Police Chief Joseph Boynet and Immigration PS Gordon Kihalangwa have in the meantime appealed against the 200,000 shilling fine slapped by Justice Odunga. Francis Gashuri reports.
Miguna immigration fiasco has moved to the Court of Appeal after the government contested last week's verdict by High Court Judge George Odunga. Attorney General Paul Kihara Kariuki filed a notice of appeal through Solicitor General Ken Ogeto under a certificate of urgency and wants the matter to be heard expeditiously. Odunga had last Thursday ordered Matiang'i, Boynet and Kihalangwa to pay a 200,000 shillings fine each for contempt of court and found them culpable of violating Article 10 of the Constitution on national values and principles of governance, a decision Ogeto says was biased and arrived at without according the respondents a hearing. While urging the appellate court to annul last week's verdict, the government held that the judge ignored all laws and procedures and violated the trio's right to a fair trial. Matiang'i, in his affidavit, claims Odunga's decision was premeditated and laced with bias. Though the judge fell short of declaring him unfit to hold public office, Matiang'i says his job was on the line if the Court of Appeal does not overturn the High Court decision.
Then the judicial officer proceeds to make a 36-page ruling. Just ask yourself, a 36-page ruling in 20 minutes, even if you are a paragon, isn't that evidence that there's collusion going on elsewhere and things are being brought to the judicial system to try and stall this?
Kihalangwa also wants the Odunga verdict quashed, claiming he was erroneously linked to the Miguna saga since he had exited the immigration director's office after he was vetted and appointed as a principal secretary. A previous order by Justice Roslyn Aburili that landed Matiang'i, Boynet and Kihalangwa before Odunga was, according to the PS, obtained through falsehoods and outright deception since Miguna's Canadian passport had not been confiscated by the government as claimed by his legal team. Boynet, in his affidavit, holding that due process had been ignored when he was found in contempt of court. But Chief Justice David Maraga has defended Odunga against allegations of bias.
If there are mistakes that have been made, let there be an appeal. And once an appeal is filed, let the parties who are dealing with that wait for the Court of Appeal to deal with the matters as they are being dealt with.
The country's top judge, stung by Matiang'i's allegations that the judiciary had been captured by an anti-government cartel.
It is not true that any judges have been captured by the opposition, as it is being said. It is the orders they are issuing in the normal course of business, and they could make mistakes in those orders.
Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9.